Today we are going to look at my latest thrift haul, but this is not one thrift haul. This is actually 3 thrift hauls from the same store. Recently I have ran into kind of like a wall when it comes to purchasing jewelry at my local thrift stores. It's either way overpriced or it's very scarce. There is one thrift store that I try to drop by once or twice a week, and that is where all of this jewelry came from. Often when I stop by there, there's a few good pieces and the rest is just your run-of-the-mill cheap costume. So what I decided to do was to wait until I had a better sized amount of jewelry so that I could show you guys all of the pieces at once. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to get everything pushed to the side and I'm going to show you the items that I did manage to find one at a time. Some of it is just really nice costume, some of it is designer, and a few pieces are vintage. The first item that I'm going to show you that I managed to thrift are these beautiful earrings. These are done out of porcelain and they are transfer wear earrings. They have beautiful butterflies on them and I thought they were just spectacular. I haven't tested the post on these. I have a feeling that they are sterling, but I will test those after I'm finished recording today. When I saw these, the first thing that went through my mind is, wouldn't these look fabulous with some blue beads? And here I have paired them with a beautiful moon glow necklace that I already had in my collection. They would also look lovely with some white beads. And if you look closely, you can see that this has some yellow in it. So maybe even mix them with a combination of blue and yellow beads. I'll give you a close-up look at this moon glow necklace. I think this is just stunning, and I think that these earrings look great with it. I also like that these earrings are a little bit longer because I feel like just by themselves they're a great statement piece. Another pair of earrings that I found there are these beautiful art glass earrings. I love the blue color of these. It must have just been my day to find blue earrings and blue jewelry. But I think that these make a great statement piece by themselves or with just about any type of jewelry. These would look really pretty with some layered silver chains or even some silver beads. I also believe that the posts on these earrings are probably sterling. I haven't tested them yet, but just by looking at them, I kind of have a feeling that they are. But either way, I think that these were a really good find and they were a relatively decent price, so I decided to go ahead and pick them up. And this is a close-up look at these beautiful art glass earrings. One thing that I don't usually run across when I'm out thrifting is rings. So when I saw this one in the case, it really caught my eye and I asked to have a closer look at it. Now, I was hoping this was sterling, but I checked it and I don't see any markings in it. I'll probably test it just to be sure, but my guess is this is just a costume piece. It is a larger size, and look at those marcasites. Isn't that pretty? So this was a pretty good price. They had marked it down by the tag color, and this ring was 50% off. And it has just a really beautiful look to it. This is a vintage find. Isn't that pretty? Those of you that have been watching me for a while know that I really love floral brooches, and the bigger the better. Now this one is marked. I'm going to zoom in on it so you guys can see. This is a Sarah Coventry brooch. It's marked Sarah Cove. I do like Sarah Coventry jewelry. They made some wonderful pieces, and I've done content on Sarah Coventry before. I'll leave a link to it in the description box below this video in case you guys are interested. This is a costume jewelry piece. It's attempting to look like a squash blossom necklace. The material that you see here is dyed howlite. It's been dyed to look like turquoise. But you know what? I thought it looked fabulous, so I went ahead and picked it up. And as I was looking around, they had a small basket sitting there. They also had some earrings that I thought went with it perfectly. Now, I don't know if maybe this was an actual set at one time, but I just chose the earrings and decided to make my own set. And most of you that collect jewelry know a Native American jewelry is very expensive, especially a squash blossom necklace. It's not something that I can afford, but this is an alternative to that if I wanted to have that look. This would fit the bill and at a pretty reasonable price. I put it on the form and I've layered this necklace with a silver bead necklace just so you can see how beautiful it looks. Another pair of earrings that I picked up were these beautiful faux tortoiseshell hoops. Now these are probably just inexpensive costume, they're not vintage, but that's not what I go off of. I've said it quite a few times. I don't go off of whether it's vintage or if it's a designer piece. I choose pieces simply because I like them and I thought these were great. This is another vintage item that I managed to score at that thrift store. And I'll show you guys the marking on it in just a second. But these are silver tone beads. They're a really nice length and they are strung on chain. So that's going to make this necklace a lot sturdier. And here is the marking on this. This is a Napier necklace. This is a really nice length and this is a great piece for layering. The necklace that I showed you guys earlier, the faux squash blossom necklace, this is the necklace that I layered with it on the form. This is a charm bracelet and it's done in the style of the Pandora bracelets. Now I own a couple of Pandora bracelets and it can be really expensive. This caught my eye because I liked the closure on it. Now, I don't see any markings anywhere on this. My guess is that this is just costume. I will test it to see if it's 925, but I seriously doubt it. But I really liked the closure on this. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And this was a good deal. It has a ton of charms on it. And I thought, you know, if someone really likes this style of bracelet, and they don't want to put a ton of money into a Pandora, something like this is a really nice option. So I decided to just go ahead and pick this up. This next necklace is by Avon, and there is the marking on the back, Avon. Isn't this beautiful? This is Victorian Revival, and Avon has done other pieces in that kind of style. But look at the beautiful purple stone in the middle of it. So I thought this was a really nice piece of jewelry. Avon has a lot of really nice pieces, and some of them are very collectible. The chain on this is also the original chain. It's marked Avon. The only thing I see about this necklace that I would change up is it has a very long chain. I just feel like this is the kind of necklace that you don't want dangling down really low. You want to wear it so that people can see it. So I would either put a shorter chain or just double the chain up. Here I have put it on the form and I have layered it with the Napier necklace. And I've also put the ring that I found beside it. All these pieces look fabulous together. This is another piece of jewelry that I decided to purchase simply because I really liked the design of it. I thought it was very unusual. Originally, I thought the pendant on this was shell, but it's not. It's a really lightweight plastic material. It has all of these different links in it. We have some wood pieces, some faux tortoise shell, some bamboo, and then it has these beautiful gold tone links and chain that's running through it. And I thought, you know what, this is really unusual. I really like the way it looks, and I'm going to get it. Then I noticed that this necklace was also marked. And when I saw the marking on it, it wasn't a name I was familiar with. I thought this is just probably some kind of weird off-brand that I've never heard of before. I was very intrigued by this. This is marked Yochi, or maybe it's pronounced Yoshi, New York. So I decided to go on the web and look them up. Yochi is the founder of the company. They are based out of New York and have been in business for about 18 years. So this is a designer brand. It is not super high-end. It's relatively affordable. We're talking $100, $150 for some of their pieces. But they do use quality materials. They're known for their unique designs. all of their pieces that are done with the gold brass. All of those pieces are 22 karat gold plated. So this is a brand to watch out for. They have been featured on television and in magazines such as Harper's Bazaar. Here I've put it on the form so you guys can get a really good look at it. And doesn't it go wonderfully with those faux tortoise shell hoops that I decided to pick up? I also picked up this bracelet that would pair really well with that, and unfortunately I dropped it and I have a crack in it. I do not know how this can be repaired, but you can see the crack here, and I really like this. And the bad thing about it is this bracelet was new. It still has its original purchase tag on it. You can see here someone originally paid $20 for this bracelet. That's not what I paid, but still. Maybe there is a way that it can be repaired. I doubt it. But if any of you guys have an idea, definitely let me know in the comments. Now we're down to the last piece, and this is a piece that I know I will wear. And out of all of these pieces, if I had to choose one to keep, it would be this one. This one is marked C1946. And for those of you that do not know, this is a Cato brand. So this is just a costume brand, but you know what? This is a really great piece for layering. I love the lucite rings on this. And I kind of have a thing for clear lucite necklaces. I don't know why, but I think they're absolutely beautiful. This is going to be a great layering piece, and it would even look good doubled up. So it looks like two strands, and this is long enough that I should be able to do that. So there are just a lot of different options to wear this. I could wear it with some gold chains. I could wear it with other pieces of lucite jewelry. So I feel like I can't go wrong with this piece. I wanted to show you guys one more combination that I really like for this beautiful lucite necklace. As you can see here, I have combined it with the Sarah Coventry brooch. All I've done here is open up the brooch, loop the pin through one of the gold chain links, and then closed it back, so it kind of made it into a pendant. I really like this look. So not a bad haul, even though it took me 3 different trips to get it. You guys let me know which piece was your favorite piece. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to share these items with me. If you haven't already, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications on more content about collecting vintage and antique items. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.